Hi, this is Jaya. In this video, we shall see the story of Romulus and Remus. Now, who is Romulus and Remus? Romulus and Remus are the mythical twin brothers who are said to have been the founders of the city of Rome. Romulus and Remus were twin boys born to a princess named Rhea Silvia. Now, Rhea Silvia was the daughter of Numitor, the king of Alba Longa, and also a descendant from Aeneas, that is one of the princes of Troy. Now, Numitor's younger brother Amylus, he seized the throne and killed Numitor's son, and also forced Rhea Silvia to become a Vestal Virgin. Vestal Virgin are priestess of the goddess Vesta. And as Vestal Virgins were sown to celibacy for a period of 30 years, it was made sure that they will not have any heirs, and therefore this Numitor family will not have any heirs at all. This was the plan. But Rhea Silvia conceived and gave birth to the twins Romulus and Remus. And when asked who was the father, she said that god Mars was the father of the children. Livy says that she was raped by an unknown man, but she was declared that Mars was the father of the children who are said to be illegitimate offsprings. Maybe because it was real or it was imagined to be a case, or because they will not be considered as an offense if the person who raped her was a god. And when Amylus learnt of the birth of these two boys, he imprisoned Rhea Silvia and ordered a servant to kill the twins. But the servant had no heart to kill the boys and showed mercy and left the boys in a basket on the river Tiber. And why he did this, he thought anyway in the river the basket will carry the baby somewhere and they will soon die. But the boys were sent, the basket came to a shore, and a she-wolf found the boys, and it cared for them and protected them and even fed them, and thus they were protected from all the wild animals there, and a friendly woodpecker helped them to find food. Eventually some shepherds came across the twins, and one shepherd took the boys home and raised them as his own children. As the boys grew older, they became natural leaders because they belonged to the family of Aeneid. And one day Remus was captured and taken to the king. And it was there he realized who he was. And after knowing his true identity, Romulus gathered some shepherds to rescue his brother, and they both killed the king. And when the city learned who the boys were, they asked them to become joint kings. And they will naturally become rulers of their own homeland. But they turned down the crowns because they wanted to find their own city. And the twins left and set out to find the perfect spot for their city. And they came to a place where Rome is located today. They both liked the general area, but each of them wanted to build the city on a different hill. Like Romulus wanted the city to be on top of Palatine Hill, whereas Remus preferred Aventin Hill. And therefore they agreed to wait for a sign from the gods called as augury to determine which hill to use. So each of them was standing in their preferred hills to see the sign of God. Now Remus saw the sign of 6 vultures first, and when he shouted out, Romulus just then saw 12, and therefore he said, since I saw 12 vultures, I have won. But Remus said, see, I was the first person to see, so I won. So each of them claimed that they have won. And Romulus went ahead and started building a wall around Palatine Hill. However, Remus was jealous and began to make fun of Romulus's wall. And at one point, Remus jumped over the wall to show how easy it was to cross the wall. And Romulus became angry and he killed Remus. And with Remus dead, Romulus continued to work on the city, and he officially founded the city on April 21st, 753 BC, and made himself the king and named the city Rome after himself. From there, he began to organize the city. He divided his army into legions of 3,300 men. He called his 100 most noble men the patricians, and the elders of Rome the Senate. The city grew and prospered, and for over 1,000 years, Rome would be one of the most powerful cities in the world. And important things to note in the story are Romulus and Remus were descendants of the Trojan prince and great warrior Aeneas, and he was made famous for Virgil's epic poem, the Aeneid. And over that time, the city of Rome expanded to cover the 7 surrounding hills of Aventine Hill, Callian Hill, Capitol Hill, Esquiline Hill, Palatine Hill, Quirinal Hill, and Viminal Hill. And Romulus also died a mysterious death, but it is said that he disappeared in a whirlwind. And poet Ovid once wrote that Romulus was turned into a god named Quirinus and went to live on Mount Olympus with his father Mars. If you have anything more to add on to what I've said, please write it in the comment box, like the video, share it with your friends, and if you have not subscribed my channel, please subscribe and support. Thank you.